It's war, so, propaganda is a tool of war. We need to be careful.
Could Mr. Putin be prosecuted for alleged war crimes?
The answer is yes, but it's not going to be an easy process. And there's the legal side of things, there is the political side of things, and the practical side of things. And the last one is the most problematic. To prosecute and put someone to jail if they are convicted, you need to get hold of them. That will be the difficult bit. As you know, the International Criminal Court prosecutor has started investigation into war crimes. Evidence is mounting. I don't think there will be any difficulty in A, proving war crimes took place, and B, linking them to the chain of command in Russia leading all the way up to Putin. Again, it's a legal process. It's lengthy, it takes evidence, it takes lawyers, but I am sure that can be done. But to apprehend him and bring him in front of the jury, that will be a problem. There are certain things that warring parties must observe, and among them, the top one is protect civilians and ensure that whatever military action takes place does not harm civilians in as much as possible. And there's certain things that sides have to implement. And these are things like torture, deliberate killings, deliberate destruction of civilian property. I stress deliberate.
Has the amnesty recorded use of illegal weapons in Ukraine?
There are things such as cluster munitions, for instance. To produce and have them is not prohibited, but to use them is. And it's slightly tricky, but essentially to bring these weapons to Ukraine and use them against either military or civilian objects is prohibited by international law, and this is what Russia has been doing. And again, both Amnesty and others have documented plenty of evidence that this has taken place. There are other kinds of weapons. There are weapons that can be used for military purposes, but their use is restricted. So, for instance, artillery salvos, they are notoriously imprecise. And if you use them as widely and indiscriminately as we see reports happening, that's also a prohibited way of waging a war.